Across America, millions of people over 50 are leaving real money on the table every single week, and most of them have no idea it's happening. The grocery clerk doesn't mention it. The pharmacy doesn't post a sign. The hotel desk certainly won't volunteer it. But the discounts exist, quietly waiting for anyone willing to ask. If practical tips for stretching your retirement dollars interest you, consider subscribing so you never miss a video like this. Here is how smart seniors get discounts that aren't advertised. The first rule every savvy senior learns is simple, almost embarrassingly so. You have to ask. American retail culture trains people to accept the price on the tag, the menu, the receipt. But behind nearly every register and reservation desk sits a small library of unpublished courtesy discounts, employee discretion allowances, and quiet senior policies that exist precisely because management knows the older customer is loyal, polite, and often pays in full. The trick is knowing they exist and being comfortable enough to politely inquire. A simple phrase works almost everywhere. Do you offer any kind of senior discount today? That sentence, delivered with a smile, has saved Americans over 50 an enormous amount of money over the years, and it costs nothing to try. Grocery stores are one of the most overlooked gold mines. Many regional chains across the country quietly offer a senior discount day, often on a Tuesday or Wednesday, where shoppers over a certain age receive anywhere from 5 to 10% off their entire order. These programs are rarely advertised in flyers because the chains prefer that only their regular customers know. Pharmacies inside these stores often layer additional savings on top, particularly for generic prescriptions. Asking the pharmacist directly whether a cash price beats your insurance copay is one of the most valuable questions a senior can ask, because in many cases the cash price is dramatically lower. Most pharmacists are not allowed to volunteer that information unless you ask. Restaurants quietly extend more courtesy than most diners realize. Major national chains often have a senior menu that servers will not bring out unless requested by name. Smaller diners, family-owned cafes, and breakfast spots frequently offer a flat percentage off for older patrons during off-peak hours, particularly mid-afternoon. Some coffee chains offer a reduced price on a small drip coffee for customers over 55 or 60, depending on the location. The catch is always the same. The cashier will not mention it. You have to ask politely before they ring you up. Smart seniors have learned to ask once at every new place they visit and to remember the answer for next time. The savings are modest per visit, but over a year they add up substantially. Travel is where the unadvertised senior discount becomes truly powerful. Major hotel brands across the country offer a senior rate that often runs about 10% below the standard rate, and sometimes more during slow seasons. This rate almost never appears on the public booking page. You have to call the hotel directly, not the central reservations line, and ask the front desk whether they can apply a senior rate for your stay. Local independent hotels are often even more flexible, particularly midweek. Airlines have largely phased out formal senior fares, but a few still offer them on certain domestic routes, and asking the reservations agent specifically is the only way to find out. Rental car companies, cruise lines, and motor coach tour operators frequently maintain discreet senior pricing that surfaces only on direct request. Now, before we continue, drop a comment and let us know where you're watching from and whether you've ever scored a discount just by asking. We love hearing the stories. The next group of savings might be the most surprising of all. Movie theaters, museums, zoos, botanical gardens, and aquariums almost universally offer reduced senior admission, though the qualifying age varies. Some start at 60, some at 62, and a few not until 65. The signs are often small, tucked beside the ticket window, and the online booking systems frequently bury the option 2 or 3 clicks deep. Buying tickets at the door and asking the attendant directly is usually the best way to guarantee the discount. National parks offer one of the most generous deals available to American seniors anywhere. A lifetime pass for United States citizens and permanent residents age 62 and older costs a modest one-time fee and grants free entry to federal recreation sites for the rest of the holder's life. Many seniors who travel even occasionally find that the pass pays for itself within a single trip. Utilities and household services hide some of the quietest savings of all. Many local water districts, electric cooperatives, and municipal trash services offer a reduced rate for qualifying older residents, often tied to income, but sometimes available simply by age. Property tax exemptions and freezes for older homeowners exist in most states, though the rules vary widely by county. A short phone call to the local assessor's office can reveal whether thousands of dollars in annual savings are waiting. Phone and internet providers occasionally maintain a lifeline program or a senior plan that they do not promote on their main website. Calling customer retention and asking specifically whether a senior plan is available has saved many older customers a meaningful amount each month. Membership organizations remain one of the most powerful tools in the Smart Seniors Toolkit. The largest national membership group for Americans over 50 unlocks a wide network of partner discounts at hotels, restaurants, rental cars, eyewear retailers, and insurance providers. Annual dues are modest, and even casual use of the partner network typically pays back several times over. Local senior centers, community centers, and public libraries often maintain their own quiet partnerships with nearby businesses, including dry cleaners, hardware stores, hair salons, and auto repair shops. Stopping by a senior center and simply asking for their current partner list is a habit that pays continuous dividends throughout the year. Healthcare carries its own layer of unadvertised savings. Many doctors, dentists, optometrists, and hearing specialists offer a courtesy discount for cash-paying older patients, particularly for procedures not covered by insurance. Dental schools and optometry schools attached to universities provide high-quality care at a fraction of private practice rates, with supervised students doing the work. Asking a provider's billing office whether a prompt payment discount or a senior courtesy applies can reduce a bill substantially. Many seniors have also discovered that comparing pharmacy prices across 3 or 4 local stores for the same prescription reveals striking differences, sometimes a difference of many dollars on a single refill. The final, and perhaps most underused tactic, is the simple loyalty conversation. Long-term customers of cable companies, cell phone carriers, insurance providers, and credit card issuers frequently have access to retention offers that are never advertised anywhere. Calling the company, mentioning your years of loyalty, and politely asking whether any senior or long-term customer pricing is available regularly produces a reduced rate, a waived fee, or an upgraded plan at no extra cost. The companies expect this conversation from informed customers. They simply wait until those customers initiate it. The common thread through every one of these strategies is the same. The savings exist, the policies are real, and the only thing standing between most older Americans and meaningful annual savings is the willingness to ask one polite question. Smart seniors have made that question a habit, almost a reflex at every counter, every reservation, and every billing call. They ask without embarrassment, accept the answer graciously, whether yes or no, and move on. Over a year, the small wins compound into something genuinely significant, often enough to cover a vacation, a holiday, or a meaningful gift for a grandchild. The discounts are not hidden out of malice. They are simply quiet, waiting for the customer who knows enough to mention them out loud.